Treat. This next comic, he comes here every week, tries so hard, and every week I think he's the straightest guy here by now. Give it up for Sean Hayes, everybody.
Thank you. I was going to say that. Like we say Chelsea's brave to come here, but y'all are the gayest bunch of straight guys with your teeny penises that I've ever experienced. So I feel like I would have a better chance of trying to have sex with her than the rest of you. And I'm not remotely bi. I have eaten out an FTM, so I'm not afraid of vaginas anymore, but I like it better on a boy. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Everyone's leaving the room now. I'll miss you, Adrian. You're my favorite. I love your laugh.
I love you.
Yeah, and all the comedians in here talking about how small their penis is. One day they're all gonna have to send me dick pics so I can actually tell them it's actually not that small. You're gonna be okay, because I don't think they're actually that small. And this would be funnier if some of the other people were still in the room, because Cole particularly talks about his small penis. I love small penises because I'm 36 years active gay now this month, the last month, September. So I like small penises because I put a lot of work in with the big ones, and now it's just nice to work a little penis and I can breathe while it's happening, and so that's nice. That's nice. Cole, I love what your hair's doing today. I love that you're working what you got. It's poking out on the side. Keep it going. Did you hear me say one day everyone's gonna have to send me a dick pic so I can tell you your penis isn't that small? And since I am the straightest one here, you're safe. I won't try to have sex with you unless you really want it. And I'm always here for a blowjob. I'll help a friend out. That's all I'm saying. And your boyfriend doesn't have to be gay. I had the best. When I lived in Pennsylvania, I was single for 17 years and I didn't want to date anybody. I would date someone and then they'd be like, I don't like the weather today. And I'd be like, you're too much drama, we're breaking up. We should need therapy in the first week. But I was hooked up with these two straight guys all the time, and I allow people to be whatever they want. I'm not one of those gays that are you looked at a dick, you're gay. No, I'm if you're straight, you're straight. And this one guy was a cute, hot little Greek guy with a nice little tight body, cute little ass. And he wouldn't kiss, because that was gay. But I was like, dude, I just came in your ass. And last week you swallowed my cum, so whatever you want to call yourself. I think I was about to have him come out. I think I was so close to getting him out and getting him to at least kiss me. And then I moved away and I was so mad. I'm Michael would have been the one. I would have actually changed one. Brought one out. I would have got my toaster oven for making it gay. And thank you for getting that. That joke is so old. That's Ellen old, back when we liked her. Not now. Fuck her, she's a bitch. Yeah, those were the days. What else was I going to talk about? Oh, my favorite suicide plan. When I was a kid, I was convinced, I believed in the power of the mind, so I was convinced that I could think myself to death. I was in fifth or sixth, fifth grade, fourth or fifth grade. And I'm if I just think hard enough, I can make it happen. And we lived on this really dark street with a mansion across the way that had all these trees, very spooky. And our driveway went down really low, but my bedroom was high. So I was thinking really hard. I'm it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I know I can do it. And then one night I started seeing all these death signs in my skull and crossbone and all these things. And I'm oh my God, it was working. And then I freaked out. I'm I need to stop. I don't really want to die. I don't really want to. It's working. I freaked out. And then I heard this scratching at the back door because our house had this addition and our rooms were in the back of this addition, and there was a back door that went out to the yard. I heard this crazy scratching in the back door that was it scared the fucking shit out of me and everyone else, and especially because I thought I was just about to will myself to death. And so then the whole family went out. My dad went out. I don't know if he put clothes on. He always looked naked. Went outside, looking to see what it was, and I jumped up and ran into the living room and then passed out and fell on the floor because the whole blood flow. Anyways, it was a dog that scratched the door. I don't know if this is a funny story, but I'm working on this spooky story I'm supposed to be telling here in a couple weeks, so that's part of it. So it doesn't have to be funny when I go to tell that story. Yeah. Oh, and I learned how to masturbate from my uncle, who's only a few years older than me, so it wasn't weird. We were still in the because I spent a lot of time at my grandmother's house, so we were still in the showering together phase of adolescence. Like when we were 10, 11, 12. And he had soaked himself up and then jacked off and then came and he's like, my doctor told me I have to do this. And I'm like, if his doctor said he had to do it, do I have to do it? So when my penis was ready, I started jacking off all the time, especially at my grandmother's house. Which, if you give me some oil of Olay lotion, I'm ready to go. Don't come in here straight guys smelling like that, because then I will test to see how big your penis is. All right, love you, straight, gay, whatever you want to call yourself, guys. Thanks, bye.